future, one may think about going to college, getting a good job, maybe finding the one and getting married and having kids. Although one topic that might not necessarily be on your plans would be adopting. I don't simply mean adopting because there are unexpected fertility problems. I mean adopting because there is a great need for more adoptive parents. Now in my speech, I will talk about the need for adoptive parents and why more families should consider adopting. Now, I will also cite in my speech a couple of stats and information that I've gotten from various websites. Now, shockingly enough, there are a lot of children left in the foster care system. And according to the AFCARS report in the Children's Bureau, in 2016 there were over 400,000 children left in the foster care system and over 200,000 children who are exiting the foster care system. And although that is half, there is a lot of children still left in the foster care system, which means that they are spending their youth and growing up in the system. Now, I mention these numbers so that we can all acknowledge that there is a need for more adoptive parents, because there is a large amount of children still left in the system. Therefore, it is important for families to know that they can be active and adopt, or if they're not financially able to, they can become mentors. Now, according to the AmericanAdoption.com, children who are adopted are more likely to live in safer neighborhoods opposed to dangerous ones. So now, if children are adopted, that means that they are in a loving family, usually, and that family projects them on to being able to know what the responsibilities are, so when they become adults, they are equipped to leave the nest. Therefore, it is equally important for families to understand what happens when some children don't leave the foster care system. According to the ForgottenInitiative.org, children who age out of the foster care system instantly become homeless. And then there are some children, 25%, who age out of the foster care system and deal with PTSD. Now, children who are negatively affected by the foster care system, whether they are kicked out or choose to run away, are instantly given drastic measures to survive on their own. So it is important for us as individuals to understand that if we are adopting, we are giving them a sense of family. We're giving them just the knowledge on what to do when it is time for them to leave. And in closing, it is important to know that if the number of young children that are in the foster care system stays the same, and that if adoptive parents are not coming forward, then more kids are growing up in the system, and that means trouble for our youth. Now, if you're thinking about adopting, of course, if you are financially stable too, think about this. If something were to happen to you tomorrow, and your kids were left to fend for themselves, what would you want for your children? Thank you.